Hello, YouTube. How's it going today? How is your Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? I had a busy day at work today. What else? I had a busy day at work, and then my husband and I went to get our groceries, came home, ate dinner, watched some professional women's hockey league. We watched New York versus Montreal, just the second period, and then we turned on Chicago, Philadelphia after when the second period of the PWHL game was over. We watched that, and then now my husband's playing video games virtually with his friends, and I'm doing this stream. What are you guys doing? So I see I already have 5 people here. It's awesome. In my last stream, my audio was not very good. It was super echoey, and I was like, no, it's so echoey. So if it's weird and echoey again, please let me know. I don't know if I could do anything to fix it. I just turned down the overall volume on the system a bit because I always do have it a little bit loud, and I made sure my audio is connected to like the right settings and stuff. But please let me know if it's not fantastic audio quality. That'd be awesome. Yay, hi Lisa, Anastasia, Lori, Mr. Rangelab, hey Gary and Julie. Hello. So many people are here. So fun. Gary said it is not muffled. Okay, great. I don't know what happened because I I didn't leave my studio yet. And then I just clicked on my video to quickly skim through it just to make sure nothing weird happened. And it was super muffly and echoey. And so I checked all the settings while I was still in the studio. I didn't exit out, and everything was perfect. So I have no idea what happened. Sounds fine. Perfect. Thank you, Anastasia. Hello, Demi. Nice to see you. I was searching for an MLM that's new to my channel that I wanted us to learn about together today. And I found this one, Discovery Toys, established in 1976, 78, not 76. Teach, Play, Inspire. I'm very excited to learn about a new MLM with my friends in the chat here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's called Discovery Toys, and they're the premier learning toy company dedicated to helping early childhood development through play. A trusted brand for over 40 years, we specialize in premium quality kid-powered learning products for children ranging from New Year's to school-age children. We also prioritize a play experience that provides children with the fundamental skills, curiosity, and passion that leads to learning success in their school years and beyond. The company began when an early childhood educator, Lane Memeth, first brought together a group of dedicated teachers, mothers, and parents to take on the critical topic of education for children through play. After selling to groups of eager parents in the home, Discovery Toys, the network marketing direct sales company, was born. Generations later, we continue this tradition with the highest quality learning through play products in the market. Nothing wrong with fun educational toys that kids can learn with. I think that's great. I used to work at a daycare, and I thought that some of the toys were awesome. My favorite one that I thought was cool was there's a big rug, and it had city streets and like libraries and like side roads, and the kids would take little cars and drive through the city, and they would stop at the stoplights and the stop signs, and I thought that was cool. I thought that was a really fun toy. I love those kinds of toys, but as we'll see, you can get these kinds of toys from anywhere for a fraction of the price, and they do not need to be sold through an MLM model. But when you're at this price point, which we'll see in a bit, you do need an MLM model because no one's going to buy it. Oh, Demi, that's so nice. That makes me happy. You cover so much stuff I've never heard of. I love it. Woohoo. Yeah, I think my Wednesday streams, I definitely want to start doing videos like this where new to me MLMs, where I've never talked about before, and we just learn about it together. I think that's a pretty fun thing to do, and I like this kind of stuff. So I'm glad you like it. Yeah, isn't the rug so cool? So fun. When my bunny was younger, I wanted to get her a rug like that so she could rampage around like Godzilla. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. And yeah, if the toys were so brilliant and so amazing, we would not need an MLM business model to sell the toys. Generations later, we continue this tradition as the foremost direct selling company in the category. How many direct selling companies are there in the child toy category? Let's look. Children's toys, MLM, children's toys, MLM. How many are there? I don't know how many there are. I just Googled children toy MLM, and it's mostly Discovery Toys. And I don't know if this one's an MLM. Bestsellers and toys and games. Share this tab instead. I don't know if this is an MLM. I typed in MLM. This might just be a regular, like, kids toy company. It looks cute. Let's go down to the bottom and see. Is there a join with us here? It says there's a referral program. My point is, I'm not sure if there's another kids toy MLM. I don't know if that's a big market. Does anyone else know? I feel like the answer is no. Maybe I could actually do some research on it in more than 20 seconds on a live stream. Hello, William. It's lovely to see you. We're learning about Discovery Toys today. Right? On my channel, our friend Richard Sletcher of MLM for CEOs had an MLM named Acorn Kids in South Africa that did have children's toys, but I don't know if they are still operating. They might be. I can't remember. The closest I can think of is Usborne / Paper Pie, but they're primarily books, not toys. Good point. If the toys are actually good, then they shouldn't need to go to the MLM model. And if they're priced reasonably, then parents would want to buy them, right? Because I feel like parents probably want their kids to have fun toys, but they don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars for their kids to have the fun toys, especially when you can get the exact same things from Walmart. So I anticipate that the actual demand for these products are probably very low because you can get the exact same thing elsewhere. Our mission. Discovery Toys helps kids learn and grow through play by offering the most outstanding developmental toys, books, and games available. We offer a flexible, meaningful, and rewarding income opportunity that allows individuals to make a true difference in the lives of children. You can make a difference in the lives of children without being in an MLM. If you happen to be a parent, you could just focus on being the most present and fun parent you can be, and spend time with your kids playing with different kinds of toys if you're able to, or just be present in their lives in the way that you're able to at that moment. We don't need to be in an MLM. Say we don't have children yet and we still want to make a difference in the lives of children. Why not volunteer at a daycare? Why not babysit and be a really amazing babysitter? There's so many things we can do. We can volunteer for a charity, right? Charity that helps kids living in low income, maybe gives them a fun after school activity to do, right? Go volunteer at that. Help them out there. There's so many things we can do. And yes, William has a good point here. Flexible, meaningful, rewarding income sounds like a red flag. And we will look more about the direct sales aspect of Discovery Toys as well. Our toys. Discovery Toys products are designed with the understanding that children learn best through play. From birth to school aged, comma, there should be a comma. Children learn through physically interacting with the environment, using all of their senses to build new knowledge. Love that. I have nothing against that. That's true. You need to let kids learn through play. You need to let them be independent. That's totally true. But we can buy toys like this anywhere for a fraction of the cost. Layers of learning. Discovery Toys combines multiple levels of learning in every toy with safety and quality standards beyond the national standards. As many of our customers and educational consultant representatives can testify, a Discovery Toys product is not a typical educational toy that you can find at your local toy shop. Yes, you can find these at any toy shop. Each Discovery Toys product incorporates multiple layers of learning to engage a child's Okay, we already saw that. William, red flag. Yes. I don't have kids, but some of my friends who have them complain how quickly kids get bored with their toys. So why pay a premium price for them? Exactly. And I can understand paying a premium price for a certain toy that your kid's been wanting for months and months, and you think they'll get lots of enjoyment out of it. And so maybe you spend $50 on one amazing, brilliant toy for them that's going to last them 6 months, but you know they're going to love it. But then the rest of your toys that you buy them might be $5, right? I could see getting 1 or 2 really awesome toys that are a bit pricey, but I feel like your average parent is not just going to buy $30, $40, $50 toys for their kids all the time. But I might be wrong because I don't have children. Our team works carefully with our design and manufacturing partners to incorporate a unique play experience into each of our products, an experience that stimulates multiple centers in the brain simultaneously, an experience that promotes both critical thinking and open-ended imaginary play. These toys, you'll see, it's not that deep. And I'm sure they claim to have child psychologists working on these toys, but they're not innovative. Me, as someone who worked in a daycare for a million years and babysat, these toys would not have been anything special in the places I worked at. The kids I babysat had way cooler toys than this. Way, way cooler. Sorry, I tend to play with my rings and then I almost just threw them across the room. I'm all for buying unique toys, but I mean from a local toy maker. Yeah, for sure. Or if you go on a cool vacation and there's an interesting toy from a local toy shop, for sure. Someone who has a psychology degree with a focus on child development and mother of 3 educational kids, also worked part-time at an educational toy store. Okay, I firmly believe every toy is educational. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I understand. Because all toys, a child could interpret each toy a little bit differently, and they could be getting a different benefit from each of the toys. So I could see what you mean. And just because me, as someone who doesn't have children and hasn't studied child psychology, I look at a toy and I'm like, okay, that's nothing special. Doesn't mean that there's not going to have an impact on the kid. It could be with like their fine motor skills or their problem solving or their independent critical thinking. So that makes sense. Thank you, Lori. Yep, play itself is educational for sure. It's one thing to buy from an artisanal workshop, but another to pay premium for mass manufactured toys. Exactly. You guys understand. So here are the advisors. This is Georgia Bosday, Director of Educational Services at Rush Neurobehavioral Center and adjunct instructor at Northeastern Illinois University. With more than 30 years' experience in education, research, and curriculum design, Dr. Bosday is recognized as a leading expert on executive functioning, gifted education, social emotional development, and character education. DT? What's DT? Or Director Bosday assists Discovery Toys in understanding how play can better support the development of executive functioning skills. I appreciate that they seem to have people who are educated in this area advising the company, but I don't like that it's an MLM because we know that having people who are qualified in the specific field connected to an MLM just makes it seem like it's more legitimate than it actually is. And I would rather Toys R Us or a local toy shop, like William has said, has these kinds of people who are helping them instead of an MLM company, because there are ways that parents, that people in your community, there are other ways that we can enrich the lives of children, and it doesn't need to be through an overpriced MLM product. I used to go to toy exchanges so that we had new toys once a month. Love that. Yeah, mom is pushing the developmental thing. My point is not that you're wrong, but that all toys are educational in some way, for sure. And I did say earlier that, oh, these toys aren't special. They're not unique. And then you had mentioned that all toys can have a benefit for kids' developmental journeys. So that's why I was just kind of correcting myself from a statement I said earlier, because I didn't think that deeply into it. I just looked and thought, okay, that's not different. That's not unique. So who cares? But all toys can be beneficial. Typed left-handed. Oh, no worries. I understood what you meant. I think it means director or Discovery Toys. But see, it says DT Bosday. Do we think it means director? I'm not sure. At least they keep the titles consistent. Hello, how's it going? Nice to see ya. This is Marina Marinakis, founder of 10-Minute Parenting, author of Parenting Infants and Toddlers Without Going Nuts, creator of Busy to Balance Breakthrough Program. As a child and family therapist and professional speaker for over 20 years, Maria has worked successfully with adults, children, and families to improve their relationships and life management. Maria assists Discovery Toys in understanding how people can better support how play. Okay, typo and it's confusing me. Maria assists Discovery Toys in understanding how play can better support a child's social and emotional development and capacity to imagine. Yeah, if we are in a professional environment and we're on a professional business webpage, I think we should hire a proofreader, or like say one of your staff members is a really good editor, really good writer, then get them to spend some time reviewing this, because you're probably right, William, because they called them Dr. Bosday at the top here, and now they're saying DT. So it's most likely just a typo. And then here, there's a typo. For professional copy, we need to edit. We need to proofread. That's all. Right, William? Right? I wonder how closely this aligns with homeschooling communities. Maybe that's one of their target audiences, right? Parents who are homeschooling their kids who want engaging, fun toys for them so they can learn through play at home. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. And we said this already, but there are ways that we can get really interesting, engaging toys for our kids that are not pricey and that are not through an MLM business model. Because when I have kids in however many years, even if it's the most brilliant, amazing toy that I see online, I will not buy it if it's part of an MLM business model. I will not. And it's nice to see you, Jolene. Yeah, great thought that I did not consider, for sure. We're not going to read all of these people because it's pretty much saying the same thing, but we'll just look through the different staff members. So Jerry R. Solano is the CEO of Discovery Toys. So I'm very thirsty. And Jim Myers is the COO. Cindy Fredrickson is the Director of Operations. Jim Garber is the Senior Product Manager. And is this another case of an MLM connecting itself to a broader mission to make it maybe draw the MLM business model? We are not just an MLM that's selling toys. We are an MLM that is helping children develop into fully develop their own personalities and learn through play. And we are enriching children's lives, not only our own children, but children across the country, across our city, by providing this amazing service to them. We're not just selling toys, but we're helping children become who they are. We are helping the next generation become fully functioning humans in society. Because if you're connecting it to a broader mission, then people may be less likely to leave. Just like the Damsel in Defense video, where we're not just selling extremely overpriced self-defense products, we are helping girls and kids in other countries who have been victims of trafficking. Where are the professional mugshots, not just random photos from the phone? There's always that grand mission statement. For sure, for sure. You can just sell toys. That's also fine. Boo, fully functioning humans are boring. Our causes. So I don't mind this, but I've said this before. MLMs who are connected to charitable acts, charitable donations. I just question why. Are we actually connected to this cause? Are we actually just wanting to do good in our community? Or again, are we trying to encourage our field, our distributor network to also donate to this cause? So not only are we helping children develop mentally, emotionally, and emotionally, but we're also helping children who would not otherwise have access to fun educational toys. So then it's just harder for them to leave. I feel like I'm not expressing myself well. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Discovery Toys proudly sponsors Toys for Tots, donating thousands of educational products to the program throughout the year. Love that. That's awesome. With our participation, families in need across the country are able to benefit. I'm gonna mute and cough. My gosh, my voice just disappeared. Are able to benefit from the quality, fun learning products that are the trademark of Discovery Toys. I'm so passionate about this organization that I love to hear that not only is someone else out there helping, but the company I work with is so caring and generous. Exactly. So not only are you helping kids in your community develop, you're helping provide fun toys for kids who would not have access to said toys. And also your leaders, your founder, your CEO is just so giving and charitable that you could never imagine working anywhere else. And so it's going to be really hard for them to leave. I meant the type of photo used for passports. Yeah, so you're meaning like actual professional headshots, not random ones like in a restaurant, right? And actually high quality ones, because this one, Jerry's photo is not very high quality. It's kind of grainy. Is that what you mean? Okay, where was I? I wonder if they sell MLM playsets, like a Pampered Chef style cookware playset. At least it's a known legitimate charity. Yeah, and that's great. That's great. I love that. But I've talked about this a million times before. We should also be taking care of our own employees and making sure that they're paid, that they can take care of their families and themselves. And then once we're actually at least paying our employees a semi-reasonable wage or salary, then we can be charitable and help our community. I just think we should be taking care of our people through just giving them a basic paycheck, even if it's not a great one, the minimum wage in whatever state you live in. I say state because I feel like most of these distributors are in the United States, but it is in Canada as well. Sorry, I have a headache. I have a headache. So many comments. Love this. Bomb Party wouldn't have to change their jewelry to join the fun. It already looks like kid stuff. I love that. Unless it's Georgia, please, for the love of God, raise the minimum wage here. What's the minimum wage in Georgia, Emery? Let's see. Georgia minimum wage. Emery, is it $7.25? Is that really the minimum wage in Georgia? That's outrageous. That's outrageous. What in the world? What in the world? Oh, I'm on a province. Canada minimum wage. Let's see what the provincial minimum wages are. I just want a list. Okay. Quebec, $15.25. Saskatchewan, $14 up to $15 on October 1st, 2024. Yukon, $16.75. It says Canada, $16.65, even though it's... I just want a list, bro. Ontario, $16.95. Newfoundland and Labrador, $15. Saskatchewan, $14. Cool. Wow, I'm shocked. That's $7.25. I was not expecting that. Wow. $7.25. Even 10 years ago, when I was working, I would have not been able to do anything with $7.25. In Illinois, it's $14. I made $15 an hour at my previous job as a case manager. My daughter made $23 as a cashier. Wow. It's not necessarily cheaper to live here either. Let's see what I think Ontario. What was Ontario? Was like $16.55 an hour. $16.55 an hour in Toronto gets you nowhere. But $16.55 in a small part, like a small little town somewhere, you may be able to live comfortably, but depending on where you are, Toronto, Ottawa, that's not going to get you anywhere at all. $7.25 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, minimum wage is why the cost of living is almost unbearable for sure. Washington's is $16.28. Is MN Minnesota $10? Yeah, I don't know. Emery said it's not necessarily cheaper for them to live in Georgia, so maybe not. Wow, sorry, I was just shocked. Autism and special needs. Many of our products have useful applications and play experiences with children with autism and special needs. Some of our greatest advocates are occupational therapists and special needs teachers and caregivers. Again, we can get toys that may or may not help our children who have autism or other special needs, because in other areas, like we could go to an actual specialist in autism if we're able to afford that. We could Google, we could go onto YouTube and research what toys may help my child with autism and buy very, very similar toys for a fraction of the cost. For a fraction of the cost. And this is not our only option, right? And I hope they're not saying, oh, you have a 4-year-old who has autism. These are the only toys that are going to help them develop. You have to buy Discovery toys, or else they're not going to improve their fine motor skills or their gross motor skills. No, you can get toys like this in other places for a lot cheaper, and we're not supporting an unethical business model. My case manager position required a bachelor's of difficult certification and 2 years of experience. Wow. Yeah, jobs are hard to get. Qualifications for certain jobs are outrageous. Housing is not that much cheaper. Federal minimum wage, $7.25. I hate that. I hate that. Glad my kids are grown. I was right for Usborne and these guys when I was home with 3 littles. For sure. You just want something that your kids will be entertained by. Something that, like, will kill some time so you can maybe make some dinner or have a nap or chat on the phone with your friend. Totally normal. And I could see how this would bring in so many parents for sure. That's a great point. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm struggling. Sorry, friends. Just turn off the camera for a bit. My nose is bothering me. By identifying our children with autism tend to experience several broad areas of significant difficulty. Sure. By identifying our products in our Discovery Toys catalog that support development needs across the 6 general categories of difficulty, we make it easier for parents and caregivers to support their own children's learning and skill needs. We work closely with respected institutions and experts to develop and identify products each season that can help. Every toy in our catalog has an autism symbol that corresponds with the specific learning each toy supports. We also have toy charts available to help select the most appropriate products to assist with particular developmental challenges. Again, if these toys can help a kid with autism develop in a specific way, I think that's wonderful and amazing. I just don't appreciate how this is connected to an MLM business model. That's my only issue. I'm sure you guys understand. Okay, so many comments. Yes, Usborne is the book MLM. Are they nice books, Julie? I've never seen them before. Maybe we can look into that MLM next. Oh, did you hear that? Did you guys hear the Discord notification? That's my husband's Discord. I worked in nonprofits most of my career, no money, but meaningful. Same. It's fun work, it's important work, but it's not going to necessarily set you up financially for sure. Oh, they rebranded to Paper Pie. Okay, cool. They took a break. Oh, this is related to your job for sure. That sucks. I'm sorry. I can imagine how parents can be roped in. I mean, books are probably less harmful than dubious essential oils, random powders, etc. For sure. I could see how parents would see this and think, wow, these toys look amazing. I see a fair amount of Usborne stuff come into the store I work at. It's decent quality, relatively the same as other kids' books, for sure. So let's look at the toys now. And I want to know what you guys think. Oh, bye, Julie. I hope you have a good evening. Hope you have a good sleep. Okay. Thank you for joining, too. So I want to... Where do I find the toys? Oh, maybe I click shop. Okay, I want to know, Lori, and who else? Someone said, Julie McGuire, were you the one who said you had... Yes, you had 3 little kids. Let me know what you think of these toys, and if you think... I personally don't think they're worth the price. I'm going to click Canada because I'm in Canada. I don't think they're worth the price, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. Okay, let's do all new. We All Belong activity set. This is Canadian dollars, remember? $39. Little Snappers Dinosaurs, $13. Crazy Climb. This looks fun. I would love this. $65. That seems pricey. Is this not extremely pricey for a little track? I feel like that's a lot of money. Sensory Pop Blocks. Fun. Bath pipes. Here, let me zoom in so we can see better. Holy crap, the price. Okay. I'll just Google it. 39 USD. Maybe we should just do American, because I feel like most of you guys watching right now are in the United States. So let's just do American. Let's shop USA, and then I think that'll be easier. Oh, it looks different. What the heck? I just want to shop. Just let me shop. Okay. Super Yummy Teether, $12.25. A sensory toy, $14. This is American. We're going to look at some baby toys, and we'll look elsewhere. Rattle set, $12.25. A plush infant sensory toy, $14.50. A teether high chair, stick and spin flower high chair flower toy, something or other, $13.75. The Boomerangs flexible links, $14. Let's look at toys for the 2-year-olds. This toy, $80. $80, this one here. $80. And this is American. This is not Canadian. What do we think about the Americans? The American price. Can you click on one to see if it tries to link it with a distributor? Yes. Great point. Great question. I'm just going to, just on the off chance that it could show like private info, I'm just going to not share my screen for a second, see what happens when I try to check out. Can I just pay without being connected to a distributor? And then I'll show you guys just to be sure. So it looks like you can just buy it without being connected to a distributor, which is interesting. Check out. So see here, it looks like you can just buy it, which is interesting. Yeah, you just enter your shipping address, $80. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like you can buy it without being connected to a distributor. That's a really good question, though. Yeah, the prices for the baby stuff, I feel like these teether things, $12, $7 is fine, but the 2-year-old stuff we were just looking at, it seems like a lot. A puzzle, $33. Parents, is that normal for a puzzle? $31 for a puzzle, $27. $20 for little cup things. I feel like at Walmart we could get these for $5. Little toys for $13.75. Let's see 3 to 4-year-olds. I'm enjoying this a lot. No, let's not do 3 to 4. Let's do 5 to 7. A cool car. A little bike ramp playset thing. Cool. Dinosaur paint set, $15. Cubic blocks, $19.25. Build-A-Ball maze, $16. I feel like these aren't that pricey for American dollars. This is reasonable, I think. Go away. No. This one's reasonable here. Glitter and glow sand art bottles kit. I think that's a reasonable price. Dino paint set. That looks fun. I would get that and I would love it. That looks fun. So I feel like some of these are expensive and the other ones are reasonable. What do we think? Is this the 3 to 4-year-old one? Yes. I'm enjoying looking at these toys. Sorry if you guys are getting bored. So wooden owls, $30. Little engineering thingies, $22. Oh, I love these things. The magnetic tiles, almost $40. Playful patterns, Montessori wood shapes puzzle set, $48. $30 for some blocks. So what do we think? I think some of them are reasonable. I think others are too expensive. But my whole point with this is that throughout my time working in daycare and babysitting, I've seen all of these toys in different variations, and I'm sure the daycares did not spend $30 on one puzzle. I feel like maybe $10 Canadian. 10, 15 for one puzzle would be fine, but not $30, $40 for one puzzle. And we can get these kinds of toys anywhere. They do not need to be from an MLM. What do we think? Yeah, it looks pricey, doesn't it? It looks a little pricey. Yeah, the baby stuff is an intro to the line for sure. Baby stuff gets them hooked. Maybe from Melissa and Doug Wooden Puzzles, but this isn't a brand name like that. And I think most wooden things are more costly. How much are Melissa and Doug Wooden Puzzles? I know that's a huge children's toy brand. I don't even understand. Oh, I don't even spend that much on the wooden skeleton Jenga set I got for my bunny. Oh, you got them a Jenga set? That's so cool. I love that. Thank you for humoring me and watching me look at toys. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fun. Okay. Now we're looking at the distributor opportunity for Discovery Toys. Discovery Toys, I'm going to turn my camera off. My nose is pissing me off. It's just running nonstop. I'll just keep it off for a bit. The Discovery Toys opportunity allows you to be your own boss, pick your own hours, period, pick your own hours, make a difference in the lives of children, and earn extra income, all while having fun. Become part of a growing North American team that is fueled by an uncompromised belief that investing in our children is of paramount importance. We encourage you to help us inspire children everywhere to learn and grow through play. Yes, we all know that investing in our children is extremely important, but we don't need to be in an MLM to do that. We can just be the most present, caring parent we're able to be at that time of our lives. We can volunteer. We can be a nice aunt to our nieces and nephews. We can be a good godmother, godfather to our godchildren if we are named a godparent, right? We do not need to be in an MLM. We can just be a nice person too. We can just be a nice person. Oh, so fancy name brand puzzles, 20 to 30 American dollars. And a lot of these puzzles are the same price. Interesting. Start making a difference today. And how many of these toys are we actually selling? Because as I said earlier, I think the demand for toys like this is not going to be very high. And I think Lisa said a lot of their kids would get a new toy and be bored in a few months. And then how many parents are just going to keep buying their kids $30, $40, $50 puzzles if they don't have the money to? I'm sure some parents have the money to, and that's great. Maybe those are the parents that will keep buying from Discovery Toys. And then the other parents who don't want to spend that much money on the toys will go to Walmart or Value Village and get the same toys for a fraction of the price. Huh, that's fine. Who cares? We believe in the power of play, and we're looking for people like you, passionate about making a difference in the lives of children by playing a role in developing and building blocks for creative thinking and learning success, all while earning an income. Fun, flexible, and rewarding. Start your business today and check out the ways to join the Discovery Toys team. The choice is yours. Join Discovery Toys and you can earn up to 34% profit on your personal sales and up to 7% bonuses on your team sales and much more. No sales quota. Simply, there's no limit to your success. Every single MLM says there's no sales quota, and then you'll see some kind of personal volume requirement where you do have a sales quota. If you don't hit a certain volume requirement, then you do not get to keep your rank. You do not. So every MLM everywhere has a freaking sales quota. They do. It's such a shame it's an MLM. They're so inherently untrustworthy and having to cut costs beyond ethical boundaries. Exactly. If our toys are so amazing, just have a normal toy store. It's okay. You can have it be all online. If you think the toys are so worthwhile, they will sell without the MLM model. They will. I wonder if they have something like an income disclosure form. That info would be interesting. LOL, they get paid. No, MRL, they get paid in marbles. And then Mr. Ranger Lab said, LOL, Lori. I don't think that there is an income disclosure statement. I looked, we can double check. I looked for like 5 minutes through the website and I couldn't find one anywhere. I couldn't find it. Regular puzzles that aren't necessarily a big name brand are probably more in the $10 to $15 range. Exactly. But I don't look at the kids ones. I get 1,000 to 200 piece ones to put together with Maybun. Oh, your bunny helps you with the puzzles? That's so sweet. I love that. Maybun helps you. Aw. That's so cute. And I love that name for a bunny. So cute. Join our team offer. Let's change the world. We're not changing the world. Why does every MLM everywhere say they're changing the world? They're cute toys. Some of them look like they'd be fun. I like the painting the dinosaur one. I would want to play with that, but that's not changing the world. It's not. Sure, maybe you get a toy for your friend. Sorry, you get a toy that your friend's child may enjoy, right? But you're not changing that child's life. The parent is shaping what the child's life will become, right? You are not changing the child's life because you introduced that toy to them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's change the world. Join for $59 and pick $140 in products and or business tools to personalize your own kit plus DT personal website free through March. Give Discovery Toys a test drive with your very own hand-picked kit. This joint offer includes the essentials you need to get started, plus no sales quotas. Mm-mm. Online starter option. Join for only $20 and DT personal website free through May. But then you need to pay, you need to get toys because you need to have parties and you need to sell and you need to show your friends and your family the amazing Discovery Toys Discovery Toys products. So you're not just joining for $20 because you need to buy shit on top of it. Well, she helps by laying on the puzzle and demanding pets and stealing pieces if I don't pet her. That's so cute. Cats, wait until you're almost done. Aw, that's so cute. I'm still behind, but the prices look very high, even compared to high-end Melissa and Doug stuff. Okay, thank you. I thought so, but I'm like, I don't actually know, especially for the United States. I don't know how much toys actually cost. Your doggy would eat the pieces, not the pizza. Wait until you find the children's ketone line. The changing the world thing makes the reps feel like they're doing something really important. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I don't like. Then here's the deluxe kit in February. The February join promotion runs February 1st through 29th. It was $189 US, and it's now 169 or 244 Canadian, now 224. Is this all you get? That's kind of shitty. Is that literally all you get in the pack? What did we get in the other one? It doesn't tell us. That looks shitty. Do we think that looks shitty? After the free period, you can choose to keep DT's deluxe business package, including personal website, for $9.95 a month, or switch to the basic business package, no personal website, but access to your back office to continue your business for $9.95 a month for 6 months to remain active. So it's not just, however, $169 to join, because then you also need to spend $9.95 a month. See, there's so many hidden fees in MLM companies. It's so sketchy. It's so sketchy. So let's look back up at the top. Ways to join. Let's see how we host a party. Labradors never eat stuff. Right? My mom's cat will walk all over the puzzle and knock pieces off the table. That's hilarious. And they make it seem like their discounts are so amazing, William, but they're not. They're crap. They're like a $20 discount. And I bet you that's just the price that it always is. And they just pretend that it's a discount. So we get excited and we just have to join because it's such a good deal. Like Daniel Ryan teaches us with the coaching programs. They'll say, oh, the value is actually $55,000, but I'm going to give you this amazing opportunity for only $2,997. What do you have in your mouth? And drop it are said regularly here. That's funny. Yes, Lori, I'm glad you agree with me. It looks shitty. Cats are good at figuring out what you're paying attention to and intercepting. I love that. That's so funny. Julie, you actually went to one of these parties. It was a mommy and me thing, all musical toys. I can see a rep doing a category party. Oh, yeah, we're looking at the party stuff now. Host a party. Earn free and half-price toys of your choice when you host an online or in-person Discovery Toys party. Hosts can earn half-price toys and up to 50% in free product. The higher your party sales, the more free toys and books you can receive. Learn about our educational resources and developmental tips for children of all ages. Try before you buy, sampling our products with expert advice from me. Who's me? Make an investment in your child's future while spending time with your friends and family. That's great. So you're preying on the need of parents to provide a great life for their kids. They want their kids to have everything they want and to have great toys where they can learn and they can develop their skills and be social. And you're saying, like, you can invest in your kids with this company. And I think it's insinuating if you don't buy these toys, you are not investing properly in your child's future. That makes me mad. Gather your friends and family, learn valuable learning tips for your own children, and earn free educational products. Contact your DT consultant today to let them know you want more free product. Then, when your friend books parties, you'll be able to select half price products too. Host your party at home or online. So, we are not necessarily keeping inventory and selling it and sending it to people, but when we have these parties, we need to have toys to show our attendees. So we are not just joining for $20. We're not just joining for $59 because we need samples. And I bet you distributors are encouraged, if a friend who lives next door to them likes one of the toys, they're going to say, just sell it to her for a couple dollars, right? And so when you're giving toys away to your friends for discounted prices or for free, or you're sending them as a sample or something, that's coming out of your pocket. So whenever we see an MLM that says just this low price to join, remember you are also buying product for yourself and also to show your friends and family. Where's my mouse? It's a party, it's a workshop, it's a store. Wow! It's all a discovery. When you welcome and entertain others in your home, along with your Discovery Toys Play Advisor. Play Advisor, is that what they're called? The two of you reap the rewards. New and old friendships, common interests, and great fun with financial benefits too. Discover the thrill of throwing a party with a love for learning and giving to children and the joy of shopping without leaving your home. A Discovery Toys party offers this and more for the hostess, including financial opportunities and greater educational toys for free. It's the best way for parents and others to learn about our toys through hands-on sharing and learning through play. We need to buy the toys in order to have the hands-on, what is it? What did they say? Hands-on sharing and learning. We need to buy it. So that's coming out of our pocket. And what if we buy 10 different toys to showcase for our friends and family at this party? We spend money. I don't know if we would spend money on the food, but say we spend a little bit of money on food and we buy a bunch of toys. We spend hours and hours inviting 10 people, inviting more than 10, inviting 30 people, and 10 or 5 show up, and then 1 or 2 people buy a toy and nobody joins. How many hours and hours did we put into this party with very little or no return on our investment? I don't like that. Oh, it would have been in 2003. Interesting, Julie. I wonder what the price difference is between buying from a distributor and buying directly from the website. Interesting question. When your party sales total, so I'm assuming this is for the hostess. If you are a Discovery Toys consultant and your best friend or your sister hosts a party for you. When your party sales total $700 plus, you earn free products totaling 20%, additional 50% off toys, no limit, 4 toys, 50% off. Oh, so does that mean, do you guys think this means you earn 20% of the $700? Is that what that means? What do you guys think? So I don't understand. So does that mean, I'm just doing the calculation here, 20% of $700, $140. So does that mean we earn $140 in credit? And then we get 4 toys at 50% off. 20% store credit. But 20% of the $700, right? I thought I understood this and now I don't. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, oh no, what am I talking about? Okay, thank you, William. I thought so. I just suddenly started second guessing. Then if you make up to $700, you get 18% of the $700, 3 toys for 50% off. If you make up to 500, you get 15% in store credit and 2 toys at 50% off. And then up to 250, you get 10% of the 250 in store credit and you get 1 toy at 50% off. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Why off? Oh, when one or more guests book their own part. William, great, amazing catch. So maybe this part here, the 1 toy at 50% off, is conditional on whether or not one of your guests also books their own party. So that's conditional. We don't automatically get that percentage off. For each $200 in party sales above $700, you earn an additional 50% off products. What if we don't want this many toys? It's a lot of toys. That's what I understand too. Okay. No actual money. Yeah, no actual money for opening up our house to potential strangers and for the time it takes to set up our home for these strangers and to clean up and to talk to all these strangers. We don't get actual money. Yeah, we just get credit at the store. What if our children have enough toys, right? What if we don't need more toys? Oh, tax and delivery are not included in the free product value. Free product value may not be used toward 50% off products, blah, 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 blah. So say I host, the 50% is if one of the guests hosts their own party. Yes. Yes, because the little star here. So you get this benefit, the 1 toy for 50% off, if one or more of your guests at the party you hosted also wants to book their own party. So I'm assuming like one of the people there wants to host their own party as well. These things are never straightforward. There's always additional requirements. Exactly. Why can't we just be straightforward? Connect with an online party specialist. Earn free toys without leaving your home. Okay, they'll hook you up with a DT online party specialist to coordinate an online party for you and your friends. You gather the people, we'll do the work. Learn more and reserve your party date now. What if I don't know people? What if I don't have enough people who want to buy overpriced toys that they could get at Walmart? You gather people and pick the date, and we'll do the work. Ready to host your DD party? So at least if we connect with one of these party specialists, we're not necessarily doing all the work, but we still have to give them the people. We still have to have people who accept, who want to come to our party. And I feel like that's the most time-consuming part, because if you want 10 people to come to your party, you have to invite 30, 40, 50 people, depending on how good your close rate is. So they're not inviting the people for us. We still have to do that work, but at least... But what else? What else do we have to do for an online party? There would probably need to be some kind of script, right? Because maybe there's icebreakers or other games or story time about how a certain toy like changed your child's life. So maybe that's what this party specialist would do. Let's go back up to the top. Oh, where am I? Yeah, Mr. Rangelab, it looks like there is no income disclosure statement, because we already read this. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. We read this. Did we read the opportunity? I feel like we read the opportunity. Did we read this? Yeah, that's the same. All right, and then ways to join. Oh, it's just, I get it. It's just moving through. It's just helping us navigate through the page underneath that we already looked at. Okay, I understand. My mistake. So yeah, I don't think there is an income disclosure statement. Interesting, right? Right? A whole evening of strangers in your bathroom. No, thank you. I don't want strangers in my home. Yes, and their kids. True. True. And as the hostess, do I have to buy the food? Or is the distributor buying the food? I asked my friend AI and it could not find an income disclosure statement. Thank you for asking your friend AI. Maybe we'll Google it after and see if we can find one. Stories of play. Take a peek at what our passionate educational consultants have to say about DT. Cindy is an independent team leader. My granddaughter Tegan and I love the measure up pots and spoons. We devised a nature soup recipe where we collect ingredients from nature and mix it up in our measures up pots. Not only are we learning about nature and how to measure with the pots and spoons, but we are spending quality time together. It doesn't get much better than that. I think that's wonderful and that sounds amazing and fun. However, you can do that with any kind of toys. I'm thinking of the times I would play with the kids at daycare with the city mat with the cars, how much fun we had, with the little basic puzzles and what the kids loved, they'd be magnetic dolls, right? Like boys, girls, doggies, and you could dress the dolls. You could pick up little magnetic outfits and put it on the dolls. And they would spend hours playing with that. They loved it. They loved it. And it wasn't from an MLM company and it wasn't twice the price of what you could get at Walmart. You could have amazing bonding experiences like this with the kids that you care about in your life, and you could do it for a fraction of the cost. Thanks, Heather and Lori's friend AI. It's because they don't make an income. It goes great with the Pampered Baby Chef set. Oh, okay. Let's read one more testimonial. 32 years ago, I gave Discovery Toys a try. Excuse me. Since then, I've earned more than 29 trips and an income that has provided for 2 college educations, 2 weddings, and a whole lot more. I enjoy having flexible hours while earning a full-time income, and I never miss any special times with my children or my grandchildren. That's great for you, but you've been in it for 32 years, just like William said, 32 years. Your average person joining Discovery Toys in 2024 is most likely not going to get to independent senior leader. They're not. 29 free trips. We can't earn 29 trips unless we're in it for 29 years or however long it takes for us to have 29 trips offered by our company. That is not a flex. It's just because you've been in the MLM longer, ma'am. It's not a freaking flex. I'm annoyed by this. Okay. I'm going to Google Discovery Toys income disclosure statement. Okay. Not now. I will share this tab. Okay. See here, Discovery Toys income disclosure statement. Can you make cash with toys? Probably not. Income opportunity archives. It doesn't look like there's an income disclosure statement. And they're calling them educational consultants? No, thank you. So yeah, I don't think there's an income disclosure statement, strangely. That's weird. I bet places like IKEA have these pots and spoons. Yes, exactly. Imagine taking your kids to one of these parties and not knowing how expensive the toys are. Then your kids are asking for toys you can't afford to buy for them. Exactly. Yeah. And they can't say, oh, you too can find the same level of success that these people have. Well, no, I haven't been in for 32 years. I haven't been in for that long. I can't find that level of success. It's literally impossible. Imagine your kid wanting anything other than something from your MLM for Christmas, right? What if you just want a normal puzzle from from Walmart. Or I love those. I saw it. You can get like dolls from Walmart or the dollar store that you can color on. And so it's just like a white fabric and you get certain markers and you can color on the doll. That looks like a cool toy. I would love that. And that's like $3-4 from the dollar store. There's so many cool toys we could get for our kids elsewhere from a company that's not connected to such an unethical business structure. Please, Granny, can we get a normal playset? I just found the one thing I bought at that party. It's from Kinder Music. Kinder Music. Let's look. Kinder Music. Kinder Music. Kinder Music. Okay, I'll need to look into it because I'm not sure what this is. Looks like it's music classes. I'm not sure. Kinder Music, United States. Kinder Music in United States. Okay, yeah, we'll need to do more research on that because it's not clear what it is. I think I finished everything I wanted to cover. We looked through mission, shop, the opportunity. Okay, that's it. I'll turn my camera back on because I'm finished. And I turned my light off because my head's hurting. So, oh, my hair's crazy. That's all I have for today. I'm very happy that there's so many people here to listen to me ramble on about a toy MLM. And what did we learn? We learned that this is the only way for us to be able to truly invest in the future of our children. This is the only spot where we can find fun, engaging educational toys for our children. We learned that there are the starter kits are very shitty and have like 5 toys. We learned that the rewards that the hostesses get are kind of shitty because they only get 50% off certain numbers of toys if the attendees at their parties also host one of the parties themselves, which is kind of shitty. That's not great. What else did we learn? We learned we can have flexible, fun, and meaningful income through Discovery Toys. What else? We learned how to not make actual money. Exactly. Looks like they charge a delivery fee that's kind of steep too. Wonder if reps do the deliveries. I don't know. It doesn't look like they have to hold inventory, but they are a party-based company, so they do need to have toys to show at their parties. Oh, thank you, Lisa. My issue is just when I'm working and like just around my house, I always have the humidifier on during the winter because it's just so dry in here. But I don't have the humidifier when I'm in the office here because it has like my husband's computer and stuff and it gets quite humid. So yeah, in here, the relative humidity is quite low. It's quite low and my eyes just start to hurt when it's dry and then my head hurts, which is why I just keep on my sunglasses. Yeah, it's a kid music class. I ended up buying a thing. Kinder Music International is the info on the book. I'll go on a squirrel trail. Yeah, squirrel trail. Woohoo! Yay! You're welcome, Lori. I'm glad there's so many friends were here that you guys liked this kind of video. I'm going to do more like this where it's just new to me MLMs and we can look through it together on my channel. I think that's how I'm going to structure my week. Wednesdays will be videos like this. Sundays will be a random topic. I did enjoy my rental scam video, and so my next scam video on Sunday will be employment scams. And then my husband sent me a wire transfer fraud scam article where a man thought he was dealing with a legitimate investment advisor, and then he ended up losing like $600,000 of his life savings to the scammer. And so I want to look into that. Maybe that can be a video too. Yay! You guys had fun. Awesome. Yay. This was so cool. This was so fun. I'll see you guys on Sunday. I hope you can join me, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.